get right for this event. Where my shoes at? Anyways, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're gonna go over my entire Air Jordan collection. Yes, all of my Jordans. I've been collecting for around 5 years now, and as y'all know, the new Jordan movie is coming out next month, so I just wanted to commemorate that and, you know, show y'all what I'm into, because I love fashion, love sneakers, because simply, I just love putting it on because I am Mrs. Put It On. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Mom, where's my J's? All right, let me get y'all right here. I want to give y'all a little backstory on my interest in sneakers. So growing up, Jordans were like kind of too expensive to even think about. So I never really grew up with J's. My first pair of J's I purchased when I was in my sophomore year of college. 2018, and I'll show you the pair in a second. Ever since then, I just started collecting, and it's been 5 years now. So I just want to show y'all, you know, the little stuff I'm into. So we're going to start with the ones and then work our way up to 14. First shoe, we got the Reimagine Lost and Found, whatever you want to call them, Chicago ones. Very clean sneaker, could not pass up on these. You gotta go white laces to match the tongue, like, come on. I don't like when you clean these, the red paint starts coming off. That's like a real big issue. Jordan quality, I'll need to do better with that, but otherwise, you know, pretty sick shoe. Next we have red metallics, clean shoe. Gotta put the red laces in there to contrast with the swoosh. Next, patent bred ones. I feel like the patent really just elevates the look of the sneaker. People are like, oh, I don't want to buy them because they're gonna crease. I've worn these a good amount of times. Crease wear. I'd encourage y'all to get these, and the resale is pretty low. So after that, we got the satin black toes women's release. Very clean, good amount of red on the sneaker, not going too crazy. Slight heavy hitter. We have the women's satin shattered blackboards here. This next shoe I've been waiting to come out since like 2017, 2018, and they finally released last year the taxis, or the yellow toes, whatever y'all want to call them. Very clean. I can't believe the resale on these joints. It's wild. Look at the prices, man. A shoe that I really wanted, but honestly, I'm not even wearing enough. Pine green ones. Got these for myself on my birthday a couple years back. I like the cream hits with it, with the black on the toe. And you gotta keep the black laces in there looking nice. So here's the thing with me and shoes. The shoes that I be like fiending for, like the ones that I really, really like, and I actually cop them, I don't wear them as much. But the ones that I'm like, it's okay, I wear those more. I don't know why, but pine green Jordan ones. A pretty easy cop. We got the women's denim ones. This had me thinking about them storm blue ones. Now those need to re-release. When I tell y'all, this next one used to be one of my grails, boy. We got the blue chill ones. I believe these came out in 2019 during All-Star Weekend, but I got them in 2020. What is saddening me is this midsole right here, how it's gotten all yellow and stuff. Put down in the comments what I could use on these midsoles to get them as white as the mid panel, but yeah, man, these used to be my grails, and this was like the first shoe that I bought where I was like, oh my gosh, that was a lot of money. Next shoe, Court Purple 2.0s. I used to wear these heavy in college one particular semester, but then I was like, well, you know, you're wearing them too much, bring them back home, and then, you know, give them a break. And ever since then, I haven't really worn them that much. Very sick shoe, you know, has that Chicago color blocking. Can't go wrong with the white laces. Next up, women's release of the purple metallic ones. What shoe do I want to do next? Okay, this one. These are one of the first shoes that Michael Jordan came out with in 1985. Very, very clean. People calling these the pandas, which just like, they're not pandas. These came out before the Panda Dunks, but you know, it's a lot of newbies out there. Another 1985 cut, we have the neutral gray Jordan 1s. I think I got these a couple years back, you know, just like the black and whites over there. You can wear these with anything and it'll look good, so. All right, these next shoes, I don't really care for like that. They the silver toe women's release. I mean, cool shoe, got the black laces in there. Probably about to start wearing these to work because semi-controversial shoe. We have the J Balvin collaboration with Michael Jordan. I just love the color on these. It reminds me of those weather maps that like indicate heat and stuff like that you see on the news. I don't know, but so much texture, color, design, and they have the removable, you know, patches right there. With these, it's like you have to make sure the fit is calm. Like this has to be the centerpiece. So like a lot of the times I wear just this shoe and then just calmer, like simpler colors on top. And then one of those times I posted an Instagram pic and guess who liked it? I give you a guess. J Balvin himself, bro. I'll put a screenshot right here, a screen recording so y'all can see it, but he liked my pic. He said he liked what I got on. He liked what I got on. J Balvin. As y'all see, I'm really into Jordan 1s. So this is the last one right here. We have the black metallic gold ones. These have seen a lot of healthcare work. So in college, I used to be a patient care tech, and you know, my floor was very predominantly COVID. So these shoes have been into a lot of COVID positive rooms, cared for a lot of COVID positive patients. On clinical, these were the first shoes that I wore when I witnessed someone give birth. And so, yeah, these I've seen a lot. Still holding up strong though. So I don't really got 2s like that because I'm not really a fan of 2s, although Jordan Brand is really trying to push the 2 wave. I'm just not biting it. So we're moving on to the 3s. UNC 3s, I'm so glad that they made the PE into a GR so people don't have to spend $5,000 resale for what? For what? When you could just grab these for a fraction of that cost. Next, another pair I don't really wear that much. This is the Cool Gray 3. Shout out to my stepdad for getting these for my birthday a couple years back. So y'all know what poppin' 3s have just came out this year, and you know I had to grab them. We got the reimagined white cement Jordan 3s. I don't feel like they did overkill on the vintage look. You know what I mean? They yellowed the back tab a little bit and a little bit of the midsole, but other than that, it's not too crazy. Looking pretty good. So I told y'all earlier that there was one specific Jordan 3 that started my entire collection, and this is it. This is the Katrina 3, and as you can see, ooh, girl, she's showing her age right there, girl. Got these in 2018. I saw these on Instagram, just scrolling, and I was like, whoa, those are actually pretty sick. Went to my local Finish Line. They had the last pair in my size, and ever since then, I've just been purchasing sneakers and been putting it on, so. My last pair of 3s, we have the Mocha joints. Got these in 2000, was it 18? Or 19? No, yes, 2019. These when they were like $161 because nobody was caring about them. Now y'all see Travis Scott wearing them. Now look at the resale price. Just because something's not popular don't mean it's not popping. Y'all always gotta wait for some celebrity to put it on to validate it. You don't need to validate it. Just follow your own heart with your fashion, you know what I'm saying? And this is one of those things that I did that with. I just love the white with the contrasting dark mocha. That's just fire to me. On to the Jordan 4s. So I don't really have much, I only got a few, but as y'all know, the Jordan 4s have been the most popular right now for the Jordan brand. And one of them I copped was the Seafoam or oil green ones in the women's release. Very, very nice. I love that Jordan brand is finally listening to women when it comes to the release of sneakers. Like a couple years ago, they used to just pink it and shrink it. You know what I mean? When it came to women's releases, they were just trash. But they're finally listening to us. We're getting some really good releases, good colorways. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was not a shoe on like my list of copping this year, but I just couldn't pass these up. An alternative to the white cements, we got the midnight navy joints right here. The only difference is the fact that the speckles are navy and all the accenting details are navy as well. When the white cement 4s re-release, I will be copying those too, but it's just a very clean colorway. I keep saying about all my shoes, but the thing is, I buy shoes that I like. See, a lot of y'all don't do that, and y'all just buy shoes that are popular and trending, and then you're left with a whole bunch of stuff that you don't like. Why waste your money? Get the stuff that you like, and this is one for me. All right, my last pair of fours for you guys. We got the cool gray fours in all of their glory. Y'all was not checking for these. I'm not gonna front. Y'all wasn't checking for these, but now the resale prices are going stupid. I remember when I copped these 2019, I was sitting poolside in the Cayman Islands, and this was a really, easy cop. Just got them off the Foot Locker app, and they came to my house a couple days later. Very nice. And I wanted to get laces to contrast the midsole to give it, a little bit more pizzazz, a little more sun, and I think it does that. Okay, y'all, so I don't have any 5s, 6s, or 7s. I used to have a pair of 5s. They were the Michigan-inspired ones, but I gave them to my brother. So now we're just gonna move on to the Jordan 8s. So, my one and only pair of Jordan 8s, the Championship 8s. I love the gold accents with the iridescent look on the shoe. It's pretty nice. This was the first shoe that I purchased on the GOAT app. Ever since then, I've just been purchasing all my shoes on GOAT. GOAT, send me a check. But yeah, very clean. And I love the fingerprints, if you can see one there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's the little things, man, the little details that make the shoe pretty dope. So I don't have any 9s or 10s either. The same reason that I don't have 6s and 7s. I just feel like they're a really masculine shoe. They're pretty bulky, and I don't think that they match with my style. Maybe down the line, if I see a really cool colorway, I may grab some, but less likely in 9s and 10s because I just don't like that colorway. And I think during that time, Michael Jordan was doing baseball, so whatever. Now moving on to the 11s, we have the Cherry 11s. How are these not an original? Like an original that came out back in the 90s, you know what I mean? Like red and white. How is this not thought of? Or like released? Or maybe it was, but it wasn't released. But very clean sneaker. Do not wear these enough. Ooh, okay. All right, don't fall. My last set of 11s, I'm gonna just give y'all the 2-for-1 special. We have the Concords and the Breads. Comment down below, which ones do you think is better? The Concords or the Bread colorway? Which one? With the Concords, I saw an exchange student in my school wearing them, and he was walking out of the cafe, and I was breaking my neck to look at his shoes, and I was like, girl, you break your neck too hard to not cop these. So I ended up getting them. And then as for these, they're just a very classic colorway. You can't go wrong with these. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We got 5 more shoes left. So now we got a pair of 12s, a recent cop. We have the Alma Manier 12s in the white and burgundy colorway. I just like this colorway more. I just love, again, the contrast of the white and then a darker color. Alma Manier. This is my first Alma Manier release. We got the CP3 Jordan 12. This is a Jordan 12 to commemorate Chris Paul's high school colors. And honestly, the main reason why I copped these, with the olive green with the gold hits and the cream bottoms. Sheesh. Another more recent pickup. This is the Jordan collaboration with Soulfly. Man, I just love the colors on these sneakers. Like the baby blue with the light gray with the cream. Like, good God, they took their time with this shoe. And the quality on the shoe is really nice as well. Look at the bottoms. Some gum bottom action. We got a classic Flint 13s. We're on to the last Jordan. Got the Jordan 14 collaboration with Clot, the terracotta colorway. Got the Chinese, what do you call that? Chinese coin medallion on the back with the knot. The Jordan collaborations or like designs with Chinese stuff and Chinese New Year, it always looks good to me and the quality is always really nice. So shout out to Jordan Brand for that. That's all the Jordans that I have in my collection. As you can see, I have accumulated quite the collection here. Another shoe that I forgot to add into the video, but honestly, I'm just too lazy to go downstairs, are the Jordan 1 Royals. Other shoes that I'm looking forward to this year, off the top, number 1, Thunder Force. Thunder Force in black and yellow joints are nice. Next, Pine Green Force like the SB collab. I'll put a picture up somewhere. The Wizard 3s, ones that look like True Blue 3s, but instead of red, they're gonna have the copper on them. I heard that the 13 wheats are coming out, like the predominantly white shoe with the wheat at the bottom. Need those too, another classic. I also need the bread satin journal ones. Apparently there's gonna be a women's release and they're coming out at the end of this year. I know I have the patents, but you know, the satin ones that are already out, they go retail for like 3K, 5K. Who is paying that? Who is paying that, especially for Jordans? I am not. So I'll be waiting for those that's coming out at the end of the year. Pretty appreciative of what I have, because growing up, Jordans were too expensive to even think about. So the fact that, you know, I've been able to start my career and purchase what I want, you know, it's a blessing. And it's also a blessing that y'all are watching today. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Comment down below what your favorite sneaker was. For me, I don't know, girl, that's pretty hard. But I know my favorite silhouettes are the 1s and 3s right now. So if you like the video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, do what you want. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.